Hello everybody, how are you? You know very well the examinations for the odd semester are nearing and it's time for us to prepare for a career. And the students who are in their final year of their studies plan for their career. And you know very well the companies come to the colleges and they select the students for their companies. And this is what we call the campus interview. And in this campus interview, there are various processes involved. We start normally with a written test, and after that, the second step will be a group discussion, and the third step will be a HR round, and the fourth step will be a technical round, or it may be vice versa also. Finally, the students will be selected. Well, we are at times worried about the process because we have prepared ourselves for the regular examinations. But how do we prepare for an interview? It is always a big challenge for us. We don't know what type of questions are to be asked in the first round of the interview. And for that also we take some practice. And as far as the written part is concerned, we are very comfortable. But once we move on to the next step, that is the oral process of the interview or the oral part of the interview, we find ourselves into loggerheads. We feel that we are very much, we are not comfortable about it. Why it is so? So let's talk about what are the process involved in the spoken part or what you call the oral part. The second step is group discussion. And the group discussion is normally conducted for two things. One is to analyze and understand the communication skill of a candidate. And the second step is to see how far the student is able to communicate sociably and how far the candidate is very comfortable in a group. And the third step is what are the basic leadership traits a student or a candidate has. And these things are analyzed through a group discussion. And the next step is a personal interview, which contains two parts. One is the technical part of it, and another one is the soft skill part of it or the HR part of it. Okay, fine. Now we talk about the group discussion. What do you mean by a group discussion? Well, my friends, you could have heard of the leadership skills. How many types of leaders are there? Certain leaders are selected, certain leaders are elected, certain leaders are nominated, and only a few people have the basic leadership trait of coming up automatically and raising up to the situation and acting and also coordinating and also taking others into action. That is what we call a natural leader, and he is a natural leader. Okay, how can we find it out? Or what type of an example can be given to this? Let me give you an example. For example, you travel on the road. You see a small accident. People are crowded there. And all of a sudden you hear one voice. One guy will be saying, come on, just let some air be there. We allow space for some air. Somebody bring a soda for these people. And somebody please call an ambulance. Now what happens? This man has not been designated as a leader or he has been requested to coordinate here. But he comes voluntarily involving himself, inviting himself to the situation and acts automatically. And to the surprise of everyone, you can see that everyone listens to him, everyone listens to him and they run to act according to his directions. I don't use the word command because command is not the word to be used there. He directs people, he directs and he coordinates with the people and the action is taken and finally the person who is injured is taken care of before that person is taken to the hospital. Now how come this person is identified there? Nobody has identified him or nobody has designated him as a leader. But that man comes forward. He himself invites himself into the situation, voluntarily invites himself into the situation, acts according to the situation, guides other people, directs other people and makes things better. So this is what we call a natural leadership. And even to give a very subtle example to make you understand, you see, suppose we friends, when we join together and plan for going for a movie, you can see one of our friends always give us an idea about which movie can be selected. Even though 4 or 5 friends give ideas, only one of the team will have the potential to convince everyone, take them to the movie to which he is planning or she is planning. You could have seen it. And this is what you call natural leadership. Well, this is happening among a situation where known persons are there. You go and meet different or what you can say. You meet new candidates, new faces, unknown people, unknown personalities in a group discussion. How are you going to manage yourself? How you are going to socialize yourself among the crowd? How you are going to negotiate? How you are going to convince? How you are going to direct? How you are going to give them directions? How you are going to make them understand that what you are saying is correct? They have to follow it. This is what I call the natural leadership skill. So this is brought out by a group discussion. And moreover, to achieve this, you need communication skills. You need knowledge. You need convincing power. You need negotiation skills. You need interpersonal skills, and you need intrapersonal skills. So this is a combination of all these things, all these qualities, which makes one successful in a group discussion. And the next part is HR interview, where the person who is interviewing will very clearly decide that you are in or out of the game. Put it very simply, whether you are selected or not, you are needed or not. My friends, please keep it in mind that nobody thinks that you are a genius or you are a prodigy. No, the person who is sitting on the other side wants to know only very simply this: whether you are capable of getting trained, whether you are capable of working under the situation, whether you are fit into the corporate's conditions. That's all. Once you are in, well, you are comfortable. And next comes the next round, where your technical round. Technical round, as I said, my friends, again I wish to remind you, I wish to emphasize that nobody believes or nobody thinks that you are a prodigy. Nobody thinks that you are a know-all. No. They want to know that what you have learned is learned by you thoroughly. That's all. So, my friends, if you want to prepare yourself well, keep it in mind that you have to be communicable, you must be negotiable, you must be sociable, and you must be very thorough in your basic knowledge, and you feel comfortable and be confident and be cool. Thank you.